Looking for the main things you need to know about CPP and OAS, but don't want to fall asleep watching a half-hour video? This is it. Okay, now Canada Pension Plan and Old Age Security are both public pension plans, but they're totally different. So what I'm going to do in this video is run you through 10 of the main features that people tend to care about and how they work with CPP and OAS. But this is not exhaustive. This is a cheat sheet. So if you're looking for a serious deep dive on these topics, then I've got a link posted below in the description. Okay, now let's get to it. Number 1. Primary factors for determining how much you'll get. Now, with both CPP and OAS, there are a few factors that determine how much you will get out of them each month. But for CPP, the main determinant is how much you and your employer put into the plan over the years. The basic gist is this: the more that you work and the more that you earn, the more that you will put into the plan, up to certain limits. And the more that you put in, the bigger your monthly benefit will be. And just for the record, the maximum amount someone could collect in 2023 at age 65, which is the normal age, is $1,306 a month. The average amount, though, is $772 a month because obviously not everyone contributes the maximum amount. So CPP benefits are all about contributions, just like a regular pension plan. And if you're curious to see how you're tracking, you can log into your My Service Canada account and get a full breakdown of your contributions so far. And you can also get estimates for how much you can expect to get. Now, OAS, on the other hand, has absolutely nothing to do with contributions. It only has to do with how long you've lived in Canada. And if you've lived in Canada for 40 years or more after the age of 18, then you will get the full amount that you can get, which for the last quarter of 2023, starting at age 65, is $707 a month. If you've lived here less than 40 years, then you'll get a reduced amount. And if you want to figure that out, I've posted the link below to the formula. Number 2, you can take CPP early, but you can't take OAS early. The normal age to collect both CPP and OAS is age 65, but with CPP, you can take it as early as age 60 if you like. That's not an option with Old Age Security, but it is with CPP. However, you just need to remember that for every month you take it early, you will reduce the benefit by 0.6% per month permanently. So if you take it 1 year early at age 64, then that would be a permanent reduction in your benefit of 7.2%. And if you take it 5 years early at age 60, as early as you can take it, then it's a permanent reduction of 36%. That doesn't mean it's never a good idea to do that. Sometimes it makes a lot of sense to take CPP early, especially if you have poor health conditions. But it is a big decision with big implications, so you just want to make sure that you understand it. Number 3. You can delay both CPP and OAS, but you get more for delaying CPP. Again, age 65 is the normal age to take both CPP and OAS, but if you want to, you can delay each of them up to age 70. For OAS, you'd get a permanent increased benefit of 0.6% for every month you delay. However, for CPP, you get an increase of 0.7% for every month you delay. So if you held off on taking both of these until age 70, your OAS benefit would be permanently 36% higher, and your CPP benefit would be permanently 42% higher. Now, you don't have to do this, not at all, but for some people, sometimes, this makes a lot of sense. Number 4, CPP and OAS are indexed to increase with inflation. Basically, both of these benefits are tied to the consumer price index. So if the cost of living goes up, which it has a lovely habit of doing, then the benefits will go up as well. This happens annually for CPP and quarterly for OAS. Number 5, CPP and OAS are both taxable. And there's not really much else to say about this, except it seems a little bit weird that our tax dollars pay for old age security, but yet we have to pay tax on it again when we receive it. Number 6, OAS can be clawed back. CPP cannot. It doesn't matter how much you earn, you are entitled to every bit of your CPP benefit. It's yours. But with OAS, there's a cap. As of late 2023, if you're earning over $86,912 in the year, then you have to pay back 15% of however much you're over, up and until the full OAS benefit is lost. Now, statistically, that's not happening to a lot of Canadians, but it can definitely sneak up on you, especially if you have a year with a large capital gain. Number 7, CPP has survivor benefits, OAS does not. If you pass away and you have a spouse, then they are entitled to a portion of your CPP benefits. This is a really important thing to know because it can actually be a meaningful amount. Now, the details of this benefit are beyond the scope of this particular video, but I have put a link below if you want to look into it more. And just remember, this only applies to CPP. There are no survivor benefits at all with OAS. Number 8, CPP has a death benefit, OAS does not. Now, it's not much, but there is a one-time $2,500 lump sum CPP death benefit. And again, I put a link below if you want to see more details. Number 9, additional ways to increase your benefits. With CPP, you can increase the amount of your benefit by continuing to contribute to the plan after you start taking it. Now, obviously, this means that you'd still have to be working, but lots of people do that. This is called the post-retirement benefit. And between ages 60 and 65, you don't actually have a choice. You have to keep contributing to CPP if you're still working then. But after 65, until age 70, it's optional. If you don't want to contribute anymore, you don't have to. You won't get any more increases in your benefit, but you won't have to pay either. To jack up your OAS benefit is a little bit different. All you have to do is turn 75, and when you do, you get an automatic 10% increase. And as of late 2023 numbers, if you're 75 and collecting full OAS, then that would bump you from $707 a month to $778 a month. And lastly, number 10, getting them going. To start collecting CPP benefits, you have to actually apply. It's not automatic. OAS, on the other hand, may start automatically when you're 65, but then again, it may not. According to the government, if you do need to apply, they'll send you a letter letting you know. Weird, but true. One thing is for sure, if you are wanting to delay your OAS payments, then you've got to let them know. Otherwise, you run the chance of having it just start automatically when you turn 65. And that, folks, is the cheat sheet. If you're looking for more, then buckle up and click right here.